Welcome back, everyone. We got the lights. Let's get them in. Okay, before we really get going here, I drill holes there and there. It's for these posts here, and just like I did with those, that's how I'm going to attach that to the main body. So if you're moving it around or whatever, it's not going to snap off. Okay, so let's get on with the lighting here. So I got this paper here. I'm going to put it in front of here to be able to diffuse the light a little bit better, and it'll make it look really good. And then we got a row of lights going in the bottom here. Let's see how far back I want it to go. Okay, so all the lights will go back about here, forward, pointing in both directions, and up to be able to light up all the windows in the top here and here. Okay. Before we get on with installing the 5mm, let's get the 3mm navigation lights in place first. So I got one on this side, one on this side, one there, and then one up here. So it's 4. First one will go right about here. Okay. Now, I put it there because I don't want it interfering with the lights that are going in the bottom part there. So we got, probably put one over here. Actually, I could have it right here and then run a fiber optic line, because there isn't a whole lot of room between the top and the bottom there. So just have it. I just need to find out here if that's going to interfere. Nope, nope, good. All right. Okay, now for the one up here, put the light right over here like this. Okay, so that takes care of all the navigation lights. Now we move on. Now these points here are red LEDs. I'm going to have to make some kind of a little wall barrier here to cover over the red so they don't interfere with this. I used 5mm reds for the large impulse engine there. So I'm just gonna link those up. Probably just can use like a 91 ohm resistor on those, or no, 470 ohm. I don't want it overly bright. And I'll be putting in the same ones, 5 mils for these two impulse engines on the sides there. Then we can get on, I believe, with the main lighting. Okay, got the impulse engine in there. Looks good. Okay, before I do too many more light installations, I'm going to get the power plug here in place. Should go right next to where the stand is. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I got it marked out there where I want it to be drilled out. Okay. Alrighty, lefty then, you know. Honestly, I don't know if this is going to work with this stand. I think I'm going to have to make a totally new stand. Well, I'll save the base here, but I'm going to have to create another way. Popsicle sticks. Okay. All right. Anyway. Okay, so I got those in there. Just going to tie these together. Okay, it takes care of these lower windows. So I'm going to put 2 more 5s on each one of these. 5 mil. So one here, here, all the way around to get these higher windows. There we go, just like that. Okay, so I got these linked in together. The positives, the negatives. So all of these are connected. Let's do a quick light test. Okay, so they are working. Now, they don't look very bright right now. That's because I think this is a 470 ohm resistor on this thing, so that's why they don't look very bright. To get the proper resistor on here, I think I'm probably just going to use a 47 ohm resistor for the whites. This is all white as well, 47. The reds are going to have to be a little higher, like maybe 180 or 470, because they just love drinking up the juice. Okay, so I'm going to put, let's see. Okay. Got a row of lights I need to put in. I'm thinking it might work the other way instead. Some more lights up in here, all the way around a big circular section, and then lights down the center spine. The ones along the spine here, I'm just going to have pointing up, and then let the light do the rest. Got the bridge module here all done. Got the lighting there for the front windows along the sides here and up there. These red LEDs ready to go. Just need to get resistors on for the reds and for the whites and tie them in together. Alright, I just loosely got these tied together. I got a 47 ohm going to the reds, and I got a 22 ohm going to the whites. Let's do a quick light test. Bad. Bad. Looks good. Okay, so 47 ohm wasn't doing it, and I burnt out a red. So I increased it to 68. This is handling the heat a whole lot more. Well, okay, not too bad. Okay, so I got everything tied in together there. Got the line run down. It goes into the body here. Everything looks good. Okay, right on. I still got these 2 points in either corner there to put in. So I'm going to use these little things to light those. Just like for these areas here, on there, and on the sides for the navigation. There we go. Okay, got them tied in there. Looks good. Not bad. So I got all the points there. On the sides there, even on the back here. That's for these little triangle points here. Fit over top of. So it looks good. Okay. I'm probably going to use like a 91 ohm resistor for those because they're so small and they're so bright. Maybe 100 ohm. I was thinking I'm going to get fiber optics in place here for the navigation lighting. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, looks good. Not bad. Okay, so I got these lights here along the spine. Gotta tie those in together yet. I got some lines on here to put lights above that will light up all of this area here. So that's what I got those. It's just copper wire going from one side to the other. And I got a 47 ohm resistor on this here that lights up the navigational deflector, weapon array, whatever. Okay, coming along. Alright, so I got all of these all tied in together. I have a, what is that, 68 ohm resistor on these ones, 22 ohm resistors on these lights. Everything all tied in. Let's do a quick light test. Lights up nice. It's beautiful. Alright. See what it does for this top here. Oops, loose battery. That's good. Nice. Very nice. Looks good. Okay. Not bad. No smoking. No flames. Everything looks good. Okay. Just gotta tie this one in. So I have a 68 ohm resistor on this light here. I don't want it overly bright because I don't want this thing to outshine the rest of the ship. I could probably just get away with these lights lighting this up, but I wanted just a little bit more for this. I just gotta tie the reds in here and the rest of these flashers here. And it's slowly coming together. Okay, so I put a 22 ohm resistor on there. It was a 68 originally. It was just taking the brightness of this down way too much. So that's tied in, 22. And this is also a 22 for these, all of these. I got a 47 ohm for the navigational flasher here. And I'll have the same for these other ones here, 47 ohms. For the reds, probably 180, maybe a 470 ohm resistor on these. I don't need them overly bright. It's still drying, but it's getting there. I might as well tie this in to the circuit here. Okay, so I got positive here, got the negative here, got it hooked in here. Let's do a light test, make sure it's actually going to turn on. Ooh, yeah. Now I will be making a circuit board for the navigational lights. That'll be in another episode. But I will be putting, for that episode, I'll be putting in the link to how to build that 555 flasher circuit so everyone else can follow along. Okay, so that is all complete now. That's done. Just got to get the impulse and these other lights all connected together. I think each one of these are going to be on their own resistor. It's just going to help distribute the power throughout the ship a little easier, and the power drain won't be so hard on the battery. So there's going to be a lot of resistors in here. Okay, so I have 180 ohm resistors here going to all the reds. Okay, so let's do a quick light test to see how this is going to work. Very good. Nice and bright those. See, I don't want the reds to be overly bright. I don't need to worry about making little channels to keep the red from interfering with the windows. They're so dim right now. I don't need to worry about that. Probably just paint chrome silver around the areas where you don't need the red, so it just comes out in the area where you want it. But yeah, looking good. Okay, so I got that all in place now. Got it chrome silvered, so no light shining on it will affect the flash. I gotta get these lights tied together, which they get tied in with these ones down here. And of course this here for the bridge lighting will get tied in here somewhere. Now I put the tail end on here, so I still have to drill a hole through here into the main body for the lighting. For this lighting here, and for the lighting for the backs here that light up these two tips on the backs. I'm just going to use 2 white 3 mils for that. Alright, so I got these done. I flattened them out, and I kind of beveled the edges here to fit inside here like this on either side, and that should do the trick. Alright, so I got a 22 ohm resistor on there. Got these both tied together. Now I'm just got to drill a hole. I'm going to drill it off to the side here because I got the pin that goes down into the model to hold this part on. Drill it off to the side on an angle going in. Good, nice and clean. You don't see it. Right on. Alright, just gonna tie these in now. Gonna make the line long enough that it goes all the way down to tie into the other lights. Actually, I don't need. I just need to tie them into the back here. So let's see here. So about just make it a little longer than what I need, because it's always helpful to have some wiggle room. Okay, so I got the lines run there. Good. All right. Not bad. Okay. Looks good. I'm just going to do this so there's not going to be any issues with wires being pulled or anything, because you don't want anything to be pulled. Alright, so I got that all run now. Looks good. Just gotta pop that together. There we go. All right. Gotta let that set now. Okay, so we can get this on there now. Just gotta tie these in to here. Just need to figure out. Okay, I think it's what is it? 68. Looks like a 68 ohm resistor for these here. Tie them in here and close it up. We'll get that finished off too. Okay, got them all tied in there. 180 ohm resistor, and that goes to these ones up here. Okay, 22 ohm for these. 68 ohm for the impulse here. Okay, I did a light test and they're all beautiful. Just gotta close it up now. Okay. Really coming together. Okay, so that looks good. This is good. Okay, now I'm going to take these all corners, tie these in together, which will eventually tie into these little lines here. This in here will tie in to the mains over here somewhere. And the same with these here. So I'm going to have this line and this line tied in together, and then a separate line coming off of that, which will tie into those mains there. So I still need to make a circuit board for the navigational flashers. And I'll probably put that somewhere over here when I've got it done. I'll have a link below showing how to put together the circuit. That's a whole show in itself. Alright, so let's get these all tied in together here. Alright, there we go. Got the heat shrinks on there. Got these ready to go for attaching to the main power lines. These are all ready to go. Just need to make the circuit board now. And we are rocking. Just need to do a quick light test. I just need to make doubly sure. Okay. It's all working fine. And then we got the lights on there on the bottoms. Looks good. Alright. Nice! And here's what you're going to need to build your circuit. The plug, a LM555 chip, a 2N3904 transistor, and 3 1K resistors, just 3 1Ks. Some of them are like 2 1Ks and a 10K, but I just choose 1K. Now, I got the capacitors here, but I'm not really going to know which one I need to use until I get the circuit board built and then do a test light for the flasher speed. So to already do that, I have a breadboard already made up with the circuit and everything all completed on it to do a test of how fast I want the flash of the LED to go. So I'm just going to hook up a 9-volt power supply to the board here and then test each capacitor to find out which one I want to use. Okay, get this in. Now the 0 here goes to pin 1. And the longer pin goes to pin 2. That's actually exactly what I want. So this is a 1500. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, 1500 microfarad. So that's the one I'm going to use. So these are all the pieces here that I need to put together for the circuit board. And to see how to do that, you can go and check out the link that I have in the description below on how to put together the circuit board. Got the circuit all built there. Got a light on there and a 180 ohm resistor. Let's check it out. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so I got 180 ohm resistors on all the flashers here. And then back here, right down there. So that looks good. They're all tied in. And then I got the one up top here tied. All ready to go. Okay, looking good. Okay, got the circuit board all glued into place there. Now, I'm not going to tie these power lines into the ends here. By the time the power got down the line to this, it's going to be a little too low, so I'm going to tie these directly into the main power plug here. So just run a line there to the negative and positive. And we got that taken care of. Then to run the lines from here to the over here to the lights, to the navigation lighting. That looks good. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Got them all tied in here into the lines there. Looks good. That's not moving. Got it tied into there, the main power. Let's do a quick light test. Make sure this thing is actually going to work. Okay, got it all plugged in. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Is it flashing? Is it flashing? You can see it. Yeah, it's flashing. It's good. Nice. Nice. Well, everyone, that is it for this episode. In the next one, we are going to do the final assembly, and that includes the Aztec decaling. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do commission work for you, contact me at epic.models@gmail.com. See y'all later. Bye-bye.